Well, as temperatures drop, it's more important than ever to make sure those who are homeless have a place to get out of the cold. According to current estimates in La Crosse, there are up to 26 people still sleeping outside. News 8's Madeline O'Neill has more on community efforts to keep everyone warm.
Martha, so far this year, all the shelters in La Crosse have served almost 1,100 people, which is up from last year. And now that we're expecting days with single-digit highs next week, local shelters are getting prepared for a possible influx. Shelters like the Salvation Army and Catholic Charities Warming Center work with each other and police to make sure no one's left out in the cold.
We've been talking about this a little since the forecast came out. We saw, capital W winter coming down the pipeline.
The Catholic Charities La Crosse Warming Center has been open since November and has consistently hit capacity.
Up to 40.
Despite warmer than normal temperatures. But now that below average temperatures are on their way.
We could be looking at more people than we have been seeing.
The center coordinates closely with the Salvation Army to make sure they shelter everyone who needs it.
It comes December, January, and temperatures are single digits or negative. The last thing you want to do is see people sleeping outside. We've got beds, we've got cots, we've got places to stay.
Both shelters also keep close contact with La Crosse police officers, who often interact with those who are homeless.
We have encounters with them on a pretty regular basis. The parking ramps and some of the parks tend to be the more popular areas for our homeless community during the winter months.
Captain Melby says the first thing on his mind is getting them somewhere warm.
Our officers will actually give them rides at times to some of the shelters to help them get them off the streets at night when it's cold like this.
He says one of the best things to happen in recent years is improved coordination between shelters and other resources in the community.
There's been a much more concerted effort to make sure that we're all working together to get these people off the streets in dangerously cold weather.
All that work keeping people warm means it's not often the shelters have to turn someone away.
That's very rare, I would say. We'll find some way to get them sheltered.
In addition to its year-round shelter with a capacity of 80, the Salvation Army opens up its gym when temperatures are below freezing to allow more people to get in to get warm. Their services are also available in emergency situations to those whose furnaces have gone out and they need a place to stay.
Thanks a lot, Madeline. Catholic Charities Warming Center on 413 3rd Street South is open every night until April 30th from 7 p.m. until 8 a.m. They do offer hot meals, access to showers and laundry, and also a safe, warm shelter.